We talk a lot about technology and how technology is affecting the self-storage industry, but let's take a closer look. Let's actually take a dive into what that really looks like in today's world. And then you can determine if what we're talking about is a fit for your business model and or your facilities. My name's Mark Helm. I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Quick Start Academy. And what I do is I support the small investor who wants to get in the self-storage business or who wants to grow their self-storage business, strategically do so in a way that creates true wealth in a fulfilling career. And I remember my first introduction into the self-storage industry. It was in 1995 as a commercial real estate agent. I went out with the acquisition director of a then REIT and started looking at self-storage facilities with him. And he told me then it's a slow-moving industry. He said it doesn't change very much. In fact, the biggest innovation we've had in our industry in the past 20 years has been climate control space. And I said that for years. I don't say that anymore. This is a fast evolving, fast changing industry today, and technology is on the forefront of what's causing the evolution of the self-storage industry and causing this evolution to happen so fast. So we constantly hear about technology and we constantly hear about online solutions, but let's take a look at what that really means for us in the business. So the buzzword today is touchless move-in. Let's look at that as well. In my simple mind, I'm going to break technology in our industry down into three basic parts. And I'm going to separate them. I'll call the first one software. We'll call the next one online solutions. And we'll call the third one entry control access solutions. So let's look at them separately. And as you combine them together, that's what's creating the fast-paced evolution of our industry. So software, it's amazing to me how good the operational software is for our storage industry. Given its size, the quality and the number of options there is for an owner to choose from and the quality of this operational software, I'm surprised how good it is. It's been a long time since I've seen operational software that's not that good. I've seen it, but it's been a long time. Most operators, including us, don't use all of the features that are even available on this software or read all the reports that are available. It's very robust. And what makes it so good is it'll do almost everything. It'll track our tenants. It'll bill our tenants. It'll automatically bill our tenants. It will automatically lock our tenants out. It will assign gate codes. It will bill them. It will email them when they're late. It will send text out when they're late. As an owner, it will update me daily, monthly, quarterly, yearly, whatever I want to do. I'm getting updates on all the facilities. Now, all this is done automatically. But in my opinion, the best feature of the operational software is its ability to integrate with all the other operational components of your facility. In other words, your software can integrate with your gate. It can integrate with your kiosk. It can integrate with your website. It can integrate with your unit doors. It integrates with the tenants. It integrates with your credit card merchant provider. It integrates with your bank account. And it integrates with my email inbox daily with all the reports that I get. The operational software today is, in my opinion, like the hub of the facility, and it's linked out and touches every piece of the operational and the financial aspects of running the self-storage business. So I'm sure it actually will integrate with a lot more than what I said, but This is how we use it and how we relate to our operational software. So the days of the managers going in and running credit cards for that day, those days are long gone. If you're still doing that or have managers still doing that, that's something I would change immediately. You don't want to be having credit card numbers laying around your office. They're all encrypted and they're in the software and they run automatically. So again, my simple way of relating to it, the operational software is the hub of all the technology. And it's cloud-based today. In other words, it's not sitting on a computer in our office. It's cloud-based. It's automatically backed up daily, and we automatically get any upgrades that the software provider creates. Much like the Storage World Analyzer, the financial tool I sell, it's a cloud-based product. So as we upgrade it, one day you just log into the analyzer and the upgrades are already there. And everything that you do in the analyzer is backed up on a server. So, and you can access it from any device. I can access from my phone and look in and see what's happening at our storage facilities. So if you're not having your software integrate with gates and merchant providers and automatically billing and doing all that, that's the first step in taking your self-storage facility to the next level. Use the software that you currently have and have it connecting and integrating with all the operational and financial components of your facility. Now, next thing I want to do is talk about online solutions. And the most critical aspect of, quote, online solutions, especially in the age of Corona, dealing with all the craziness we're dealing with, is to have your website integrated with your operational software. Why? So that customers can do transactions online. Customer can rent a unit online. Customer can pay a bill online. Customer can transfer out of one unit into another unit online. If your website doesn't have the ability to do that, then your website's basically just an advertisement for you. So touchless move-in, all that means is that a customer has the ability to do business with you through the website. If you don't have that, you're already irrelevant and don't even show up for a lot of the customer base out there. In other words, if someone shows up at midnight and realizes that they can't get in to get to their unit because their code doesn't work, because they haven't paid their bill, they can pull their phone out, pay the bill with a credit card, and then instantly have access and have their code work in the gate, and the gate opens up. It can be that integrated. Or a customer could show up at midnight and sit in the parking lot, rent a unit online, pay for that unit online, get their access code, the gate opens up and they go to their unit. It can be that integrated. If you're not, that's what I would immediately move towards. Now you may say, my customers don't use their phones and don't need this. Well, some of them may not, but in the age of Corona, it's almost a must. And even the boomers today have learned how to use their phones and order meals, and they're using it online. They're doing online business at a level they've never ever done it before. And for many of the younger generation, they just won't even see you. If you can't do business online, you don't even show up for them. Now, if that same person shows up and doesn't have a phone or doesn't have a computer for whatever reason, kiosks are basically the same thing, only it's a physical tool. It's hooked up to your website, and somebody can do the same thing. Somebody could show up, The gate is locked, use the kiosk, pay their bill, it's integrated with the operating system, gate automatically opens, or show up and lease a unit like that. I have a friend who got rid of his kiosk and basically just put in a large touch screen that's hooked up to his website, and that's all that's there, and that's his kiosk, because his website does everything. But a kiosk and a website are in many ways the same thing. That's all touchless move-in is. One final note, make sure your website is mobile friendly. In other words, is easy to navigate on a telephone screen. It's not just a computer website that's shrunk down. It's actually designed and oriented for mobile phone screens. And it's really nothing you have to do other than be aware of it and make sure that your website provider provides it. So the days of Uncle Harry doing your website or one of your friends creating a website for your storage facility, I think those days are over. There are very good website providers that are members of the SSA and the ISS, and they design websites that already have the integrations built in to hook up with all the operational software, with the gate access. It's already there. All you have to do is design the content that goes in it. I would not even consider using any other website provider than those website providers. And every month, every quarter, every year, a larger and larger percentage of our customers, our new leases, come to us through these online solutions. Every year, a larger and larger percentage of our new leases are done online. And the final piece is what I'm going to call, quote, technology in the self-storage space, is the entry access control piece. And nothing has moved faster in the past 12 to 24 months than that piece of it. Now, if you've been in business a while, you've seen this, where a tenant is late, they're overlocked, they pay their bill, the manager or the owner, for whatever reason, gets busy, makes a note to go take the overlock off, doesn't do it, tenant shows up, overlock's still on their unit, and they're upset. Has that ever happened to you? If you've been in the business a while, I'll promise it's happened. Well, there are now technologies where the overlocks are automatic solutions that are built into the door, and the moment they're late, that bar will go in and prevent the door from being able to be opened, and the moment that bill is paid, that bar opens up and the door's open and free to go. There's also new access control where you can hold your phone up, and like with a QR code, it will activate and unlock the door. Some doors today don't even have latches on them. You just hold your phone up and it will unlock the door, and if you're not paid, that QR code won't work. The key entry boxes for getting in and sometimes getting out of the self-storage facility now have number codes you can punch in, but they also have readers where you can hold your phone up, and again, it'll pick up a QR code. We even have one facility that all you have to do is have your phone on and be close to the gate, and the gate will read your phone, know that you're a customer, and know what your code is, and unlock the door for you. You don't even have to hold your phone up. Now, all of that sounds exciting on the entry access control, but at this stage, we're still running the cost-benefit analysis for each one of those features. Someday, soon, that's going to be standard operating procedure for a self-storage facility. But we're running the numbers each and every time to determine if we're going to have a full-time manager there or close to a full-time manager, does the cost of some of these access entry technology pay for themselves by reducing payroll costs or not? I'm not at this stage, I don't feel I can get any more for a 10 by 10 because I've got a QR code reader on my entry pad. Or I can't get any more for a 10 by 10 because I have a latchless door with an automatic door reader. But if I'm building new, I'm going to run the numbers on putting those features in the facility and then seeing how that's going to affect my payroll costs and how long will my payoff be to make my money back on that. In today's world, I still caution you to run a cost-benefit analysis on all those. And some of them you'll find cost effective, some of them you won't. But if you're upgrading a facility, buying a facility, building a facility, look at each one of those solutions and determine today or in the next few years if that's going to be a benefit to you. So no matter where you are in your technology upgrade of your facilities, I invite you to take it to the next level. For some, it may be just working with their operating system, using all the features that are available, or having it integrate with other operational components of your facility. For some, it's going to be taking your website to the next level, being able to do more business on your website. For some, it may be altering the entry access, the way customers get in and out of your facility or in and out of their units, and seeing how that may affect payroll numbers. But no matter where you are, try to take it up to the next level. Your competition is, or assume that they are. At the end of the day, it's going to be the customer that's going to inform you what you should be doing. How long has it been since you went through the customer journey experience in your facility? And then go through that same experience with your competition's facility and see how it compares. I no longer say this is a slow, boring industry. It's fast-paced, it's moving quickly, and it's an exciting time to be in the self-storage business. So thank you very much. My name's Mark Helm. I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Storage World Analyzer. That's the cloud-based financial analysis tool that we use to analyze the cost analysis return on many of the features we talked about today. We use it to determine what we can pay for a facility and what the projected cash flows are most likely going to look like if we do our value plays and our upgrades on the projects that we're looking at. So if you're using Excel, great, but I invite you to consider the Storage World Analyzer. Great tool, and we use it every day. So you can go to creatingwealththroughselfstorage.com, hit the Storage World Analyzer tab, or go to storageworldanalyzer.com. Thank you very much, and I look forward to being with you next week.